Hi, my name's Kira Fulcher. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Hi, I'm Kathy and I'm Kira's mom.
I like to do my makeup and I like to listen to music, hang out with my cats, and then just hang out with my family. Mid-year, I noticed that my knee was very painful and it was sore and getting swollen. So I went to a physiotherapist and I was doing it twice a week because of how bad it was, and he was like, oh, it's like tendonitis, you know, that's what he thought it was. And then it got to the point in November, December where it was I couldn't even have sheets over my knee, and I was like, okay, well that's not right. So I went to the doctor and she got me an ultrasound and an x-ray. I had assumed it was maybe I pulled something, tore something, and then she was like, keep your phone on you, you're gonna hear from the doctor. Me and my mom, we went to go get our nails done, and then the doctor called while we were getting our nails done, and she was like, so what it looks like is cancer.
Kira went to the washroom and I just remember thinking that wasn't on my list.
I didn't want to scare myself too much because the big cancer word is very scary itself, and then just knowing that you have it is something that is really hard to prepare for, but I just kept a positive mindset throughout all of it because I'm the more negative I am towards it, it's gonna be worse for me in the end. Definitely from my sister's experience, she was very sick when she was young.
It was a slightly different scenario for Chloe because at the time we didn't have the Children's Hospital here in Saskatchewan. So Chloe was diagnosed with some major lung issues that she had from birth. So we were often traveling to Alberta once or twice even a year to see the surgeons and to see the doctors there. Once we had realized that this possibility for the hospital being built here in Saskatoon for Saskatchewan, we as a family, including my dad, had decided that we wanted to ensure that people were aware of it. So we would often be on the radio stations being interviewed, and then the radiothons, and we did different walks and just things like that, just to remind people the importance of having that actual hospital here in Saskatchewan. When Chloe turned 18, I think is the year that the hospital was built. And I just remember thinking, well, that will help the families that may need the hospital now, and that was the most important. I will be honest, I never ever thought that I would go into that hospital unless I was going to visit a friend of mine's child. I never ever would have thought that I would experience it with my youngest.
January 4th, I got my port, and then I started chemo on the 17th of January. In April is when I got my knee replaced because I have osteosarcoma. So they took out my knee and a bit of my femur just because it kind of had spread up a little bit.
The doctors, the nurses, the child life team, the rec team, everybody there, even the housekeeping. You know, everybody just really feels like family there, and everybody just truly cares. The programming is above and beyond anything. If you need anything to keep a child to feel like they're a child and not really feel how sick they are or what they're actually going through after their needles, after their surgeries, after whatever it is, I can only imagine the cost that has on the foundation of the hospital itself, but I know that it's needed.
I'm so glad that I got to experience it at the Children's Hospital because the nurses, just everybody there was so nice, and the rooms were so, it just felt like you weren't in a hospital, you know? They have really pretty lights, and you get the pretty view of the city, and it was just an amazing experience, and I'm very glad I got to do it.
I'm grateful that it's there, and I'm grateful that everybody is there and they're supporting us, and even the foundation has been fabulous with us. I'm just grateful.